love to hold my hand, standing in the shadows of where we have been, sleeping with your back facing me. I know this isn't us. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make, and I can feel the tension every time we're close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me. 'Cause tonight we have it all. 'Cause we're dancing as one. 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 We've been into places all at once. Was that what we said would come undone? Feels like our minds have been turned off. Haven't seen each other for so long. I know this isn't us. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make, and I can feel the tension every time we're close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me. Wanna know what you're thinking, wanna know what something's missing. Started stories before, but they ended up short. Get me up to higher places, want you to fill my pages. Is this for real or is it just a fantasy? Are we for now or is it really meant to be? Are you still in my arms when we've read out all the parts of this story? Far past the epilogue, will I still be in your heart in this story? Are you still in my arms when we've read out all the parts of this story? Far past the epilogue, will I still be in your heart in this story? Should my heart skip a beat? Wanna feel something deep? Do I really need your saving? You're the one on time I've wasted. Now the story is new, just a chapter or two. Will it be the same at the end? Don't want it to finish for you. Is this for real or is it just a fantasy? Are we for now or is it really meant to be? Are you still in my arms when we've read out all the parts of this story? Far past the epilogue, will I still be in your heart in this story? Are you still in my arms when we've read out all the parts of this story? Far past the epilogue, will I still be in your heart in this story? Maybe it's a new beginning. Maybe it's the start of where it ends. I know. It comes down to all or nothing. This time it's for
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to tonight's stream. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. As I was just about to stream, Mrs. Oz brought in the most awesome dessert.
don't stop. In your eyes, I see a fire lighting up as we're getting away. There's no going back, and I'm having a taste of where you go. I follow when I'm giving up, never hitting the brakes.
I muted it. I will show you. All gone. All gone. All gone. That is the first mute for the night. Number one mute for the night. What was it? It was a strawberry a strawberry crumble with chocolate ice cream. Yes. Non. Yeah. Mrs. Oz went strawberry picking. Lick the elbow. What? Why did YouTube didn't like that for whatever reason, Glenn? Yeah, Mrs. Oz went to like a bigger strawberry place, and for like $20 or $30 or whatever it was, she brought home like a big thing like this. I couldn't believe it. It's like friggin' strawberries everywhere. Your Puck Shop and mute stream again. What? Is he a bit slow? Like, that was like 5 minutes ago, dude. What's going on? But anyways, guys, hope you're doing well. We're checking out the black square piston, the piston Duke. We flew this a little while ago when we sort of pushed it into the sim ourselves, but now it's been updated. It's fully compatible with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And I had a bit of a look going at where's a place, because we sort of like flying in the US on Sundays in the GA. Where's a place that some places we haven't flown before? So I found some airports that we haven't flown before. So yes. G'day, bloke. Let's see this bird roaring in 2024. We will in a second. But yes. So anyways, before we get into taking a look at the Black Square Duke, we know it well, but it's good to see it in 2024 working correctly. Let's get into the hellos of the stream tonight. Mr. Michael from Canberra, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Mr. Evil, the sim setup is looking fantastic, my friend. Looking very, 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 very nice indeed. Hey, Clive, what's going on? A long time no see. All my fault for not streaming it on a couple of Sundays. So I do apologize for that. But good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Clive. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Glenn Fitzpatrick. So the Piston Duke then. Yeah, the Piston Duke. So I'm not flying it, the Grand Duke or the Turbo Duke. I actually don't fly any of those ones. I usually just fly the Piston because I'm a Piston kind of guy. Lonsky, good evening, my fellow Queenslander. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Holy cow, we've had Lonsky like 3 weeks in a row. He might decide to stick around this time. Anyways, Mr. Wellington, what's going on all the way from Brazil? Welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing well. G'day, 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 g'day. Mr. Hooklia. I'm just going to call you Hookie. Because I'm always crap with names. 911, welcome to the stream. G'day. Mr. William Kelly, what's going on? Welcome. And Mr. Richo, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, my friend. Thank you very much for popping in today. Captain Kookaburra's here. Mr. Kill Switch, hello, gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy weekend for you. The man, the myth, the legend. Some may say he's losing packets. Some people say he's not losing packets. But I'll let you be the guest of that. Bubba Von Braun, welcome to the stream. Mr. Wristpin, welcome. He says, how does you get the update if you abort it in Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace? Will it eventually update itself? Yeah, it will. You'll probably find, I reckon, mate. They'll be in this week's InSim Marketplace because the the TBM was like the week after. So when they did the TBM. So I think you'll find that you'll get it this week, if not the week after. It won't be too far away. The guy that runs a Black Square, he ain't messing around. He knows what he's doing. So, Mr. Dave Cleary, welcome to the stream. He says, good morning to you. It's sunny but colder in the UK, but at least the sky is blue. You know, most people in the UK think it's grey, but it's actually blue. Disco Moth, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We are on the West USA server. Mr. Zed is dead. Welcome to the stream. G'day. Bill Fury is here. G'day, Bill. Mr. Firebug, evening. Welcome. Bill says, good evening, everyone. Hope you're all having a great weekend. Who else is in there? Mr. Slave Flight, what's going on? I hope everybody's Sunday morning here in the UK. Good morning to you, sir. Welcome to the stream. Who else is lurking about? Mr. Marcus Simmer, good. I think I'm choking on like a strawberry seed. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome, sir. Mr. Sin Blitz says, let's go. We're getting there. Hey, my little dingo. What's going on? Haydos, welcome to the stream. Who else is lurking about? Let's see if I missed any. Mr. Chase T, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. Joseph Jolly, welcome. I'm only up to where everybody said we were muting before. So, Mr. Brett, please. Good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to the stream. Maybe I'll just scroll all the way down the bottom and work my way up. Mr. Pringles. You hope that the skies are blue so we don't get up in the mountains of New Zealand. Well, you know, some people like the mountains in New Zealand. Mr. Ian Miller, what's going on? I have to admit, after burning the Black Square Duke in Microsoft Flight Simulator, I didn't miss it playing in 2024. After installing it into Microsoft Flight this week, it's been a very good week. Very good in Microsoft Flight Simulator 24. Hey, Ian, what's going on? Welcome. I hadn't really flown the Duke until we flew it like the other week when I pushed it into the sim. So yeah, I've had a fair long break from it. Mr. Willie VR, welcome to the stream. I sent you a message, Mr. Willie. If you ever get time to have a look at that, I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I think I got everybody. Hados, the other Hados. Your tuck shop. Oh, okay. He said my tuck shop is muted. I don't know what that means. But anyways, I think I got everybody. Yes. But yes. Okay, I think we got everybody. All right, let's jump into the sim. There we go. And there she is. I think all the airports that I'm flying at are Payware Airport. You can actually pick them up over on the Contrail store. And I think the Duke's over there. So if you haven't picked yourself up the Duke, go and use our discount code. Or if you used the discount code before, just use the link. Because you can use the link forever. It will only give you a 5% though. Doing it great, thanks. I was talking to Mr. Michael. Oz, beware of the fake Hadoses. Everybody in flight sim's called Hados. There's something weird about that. But there she is. I need to get some more liveries for the Duke because we've only got like 2 for the piston, which is this one and the black one. But yes, very, very, very cool. Oh, the other thing that I did is to give you a little bit of an update. I've finally got did a couple of things. Finally got VR working in 2024 to where I'm sort of okay with it. So I did a VR intro video over the last couple of days. Got the Toby connected up for the stream. So next will be the helicopters. But mind you, my final pieces for the PC build have arrived. So helicopters might have to wait till we get into the new PC because I'm going to have to move all heaps of shit across. It's going to take a couple of days to get everything up to a respectable. The RGBs. Hey, Simon! That was loud. I did say helicopters.
Mate. Hope things are going well.
Thank you, Mr. Simon. And Simon says, here's $20. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. We don't get super chats like that anymore. So thank you, mate. Hope you're doing well, Mr. Simon. But we're about to get going flying soon. I got RGB ones only because I already had some RGB in the bloody PC. And if you actually look at the ones that I got, they click together and it just makes the cabling so much easier because I didn't like the cabling of the actual bands that I had, so that's why I changed it. But Simon, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. Absolute legend. Guys, please drop some emotes into the chat. Now I'm burping on the strawberries. Is that a thing? Mr. Darren Target. What's going on, Darren? It's been a while, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having an amazing weekend as well. Welcome. I'm choking on my saliva now. It takes half the money. The tip jar is better. At this day and age, I'm just willing to take it anyway. Read that into whatever you want to, Pringle. Anyways, let's move on. All right, let's get this thing ready to go. Big thank you to our friends over at Just Flight for supporting the streams and at Flight Sim Mods. I'm pretty keen to get this thing up and running. So keen that we're actually going to turn that off there. We're going to rack some sim sounds up just so we can get going. And I've just got to check because I only placed a couple of... Oh, man. Okay, so I've stuffed them. Hang on. I got to redo some views because I've only put a couple in. And I need to fix them. Get some basic ones up and running here. Let's just do that there. There we go. Some views happening here. There we go. I forgot this good plane sounds. Yeah, it's amazing. She sounds phenomenal. Boris Audio did the sound on this. It's like a Boris versus Echo 19 off these days, isn't it? That one can go there, and then we'll go down the bottom here. And then we'll just grab one here. And then we'll just pop one on here just because we can see the wheels, you know. Got to see all the wheels. That one there. There we go. And let's go. All right, let's get this thing started up and go and have a good time in some planes. And let's do this. All right, I am just going to do the payload. We're going to put a bit more fuel than what I normally take, just because my track record ain't so good lately. So I'm going to put 80 gallons. Holy cow. Gallons. Can I actually change this to kilos? There we go. 303 liters. Heaps, mate. That is absolutely heaps. And then we're going to put it away because we don't need to use checklists or anything. Turbos wireless on the Grand Duke is nice. Yeah, I don't use the turbos. I like the pistons myself. A big fan of the pistons. Ready to go. I assume it's the Toby eye tracker. Your settings, the different views of rather than in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Mr. Slave, right? These views here are all within Microsoft that I just messed around with. Then, if I do the Toby, I'll just press H and then hang on. What do I do for? Was it? There we go. Hang on. Just got to center it. There we go. So that's the Toby there. Problem is because I'm so tall. A lot of planes with the Toby or different headsets that I will peer into the thing here. That's just because the way that I've got the thing bloody positioned. So yes, so I can get away with that by just doing that. That sort of fixes it there. But yes, so that's the Toby there. But I'll just quickly turn that off for now. Need to how to learn to do that in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Mr. Slafer, I did a video about it a long time ago for 2020. It's the same way. Same as you did it in 2020 is the same way that you actually do it in the sim here. All right, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to turn some batteries on here. And oh, the sounds already are fantastic. We're going to put on the beacon light and the nav light. Actually, I'll leave the beacon on because we are going to start this thing up in a second. And we're going to go over and do the pre-oiler and get some oil into the engines. Mr. VR Flight Sim Guy, hey buddy, a great flight. I love the Duke. Hey, Mr. Steve, I did a shout out to you in my last video. Because you're an absolute legend at keeping the community up and up to date with all the stuff when it comes to everything in VR. So guys, please jump over and hit a right click on Mr. VR Flight Sim Guy, one of the nicest guys on YouTube and content creators. Go and check him out. He's an absolute legend, and he knows a little bit about VR, just a little bit. He knows everything about VR. All right, let's do the fuel. Put the fuel pump on, and we're going to move this up. Now, I'm not doing this through... It's a pain in the ass when I do it like this because I'm not doing this with my actual throttle because I've actually got both of the props actually bound to one throttle. So it's going to jump around because it's reading it from the back throttle. So that's why it's a bit janky. But if we actually brought up the thing, we would see that there is not enough fuel. So I've got to keep being janky. I got no fuel in the pistons yet, so come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. We've got a little bit of fuel in the top of the pistons, just a smidgen. Hopefully that'll be enough to kick it over anyway. So I'm going to get rid of that, and we're going to clear the prop, and we're going to get this thing up and running. Clear on the left. Beacons on. Let's see if we can fire up. Come on, girl. Whoa, she kicked over. How good was that start? Man, I love the piston Duke and all that goes on behind the scenes when it comes to the engine. Let's turn the generator on this guy here. And we're going to do the same. Get the pre-oiler ready for the right engine. Man, Such a cool plane. I love black square stuff. Love it. Sadly not no VR for me at the moment. I've got a little one to look after. Hey, are you a newfound father at the moment? Is that what you're talking about? Or did you get like a new pet or a new puppy? I know you've got a puppy dog, but have you got like a little one now? Is congratulations in order? One week old today. Congratulations, my friend. Well done. One of the best things you can do in life. One is the best things you can do in life. Just wait till they grow up and they start talking back at you. You're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it. But congratulations, and congratulations on not having much sleep at the moment as well. No sleep for the next 12 months for you. Yeah, that's what I just mentioned. Congratulations not having much sleep at the moment. No, they're not too bad. They're not too bad when they're a little blob. When they start being able to walk and crawl around, that's when you got to keep an eye on them. But yes, congratulations, my friend. That is very, 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 very cool to hear. You're so tired. It only gets better. Only gets better. All right, Steve, I'm going to give you a tip. All right, but this has got to stay between you and me. All right, the tip is when you hear Bubba crying in the middle of the night, just pretend to stay asleep. You don't wake up, just pretend to stay asleep. And then the missus will get up and look after the bub, and you can go back to sleep. And then you'll find by doing that, you won't be as tired in the morning. You'll be quite refreshed. That is the biggest tip I can give you. And I never did that when the kids were young. Never, ever, ever, ever did that. Ever. I've got to feel like I'm going to need to look behind me now. All right, clear prop on the right-hand side. Come on, girl. Come on, 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 come on. Yes! I love the Duke. So cool. All right, Jen's going on. We're going to put the mixture up now. Get the RPM up. Won't say a word. No, not to anybody. Don't tell anybody. There she is. Looking all its glory. But the Duke does have, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. She does actually have all the walk around stuff included. Inverter can go, master can go on, and that's all good to go. All good. That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. We're going to turn taxi lights on here. I'm going to turn panel lights off just so we can get it in there. I won't synchronize props. Blow it there. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I'm thinking from memory that's all I need to do for this old girl. Pitot heats, door horns on, and that's all I need to do in the short term anyway. And we are going to get this guy to stand by. That can go to on. We'll put the flight details in second of where we need to go, but I think we're good to go. Actually, we're going to change this to degrees Celsius, and then I'm going to change. There's another one here somewhere, isn't it? One's got 2. Might be wrong. Might be wrong. Cool. All right, we're waiting for everything to warm up. There we go. How do you do that with twins? I don't know. I never had twins. I couldn't tell you. It might only work with the one. Never had twins. I couldn't tell you. Look at this. They've got the fire extinguisher ready for us right there, ready to go. We might need that. We might need that. Mr. Disco Moth, I'm doing well, mate. I can't complain. We've been working lots over the weekend, doing all sorts of cool stuff, so I'm very, very happy about that. All right, let's quickly go and do a bit of a direct... yeah. We're going to be taking off, I think it's runway 12, and then landing on runway 14. There's the winds. So we are going to... number 2... 2 November Charlie 0. 2 November Charlie 0. This flight's about Mountain Air. This flight's about 150 nautical miles. Pretty much straight down the south. So it should be a lot of fun. What AFL do you support? I don't, mate. I'm a Queenslander. Yes, I was born in Victoria, mate, but I don't follow AFL. I like things with motors in them. You know, things that got motors in them. I don't, you know, not into football. Even though I grew up as a kid with it, but no, not into it. All right, let's. So, with all the grand finals on it at the moment, or the finals, I couldn't care. Couldn't care. We all love a good motorboat. No, I mean, I like Formula One's my sport. I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, got the little brake test there. We might turn the
cabin crew, all doors in flight and cross-check.
Shit.
Welcome everyone on
is
board
on
on behalf of our virtual airline. We are delighted to have you with us today. I would like to introduce our captain, Aus F, and our first officer. Joining me in the cabin are my fellow crew members, Jake,
the
Emily,
Toby just shit
Sarah,
itself.
and Tom. We expect
No,
a flight
Toby.
time of approximately 1 hour and 55 minutes to our destination. Now
I do
let's go
follow
over
Flight
some
Sim
important
streamers,
safety
yep.
information.
My Toby's already
To fasten your seatbelt,
switched itself
insert the
off
metal
for some
tip
reason.
into the buckle until you hear a click. To release it, simply lift the buckle. Please keep your seatbelt fastened while seated, as we may experience turbulence. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure,
What is that
oxygen
playing
masks
up
will
for?
drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put your
Go
own mask
Brisbane
on
Lions.
before assisting others.
What is
We
saying
also have
tensions
swim
doing?
vests located under your seat. To use them, pull the vest
Hang
out,
on.
slip
What
it
is
over your
the
head, and pull the straps to
identification
tighten.
of this aircraft?
Inflate the vest by pulling the
I've
red
obviously
tab
got saying
or by
tensions
blowing
open.
into the
What are we
tubes.
flying here?
In the unlikely event of an evacuation, please leave your luggage
Let
on
me
board.
get this set up
Your
then.
safety is our top priority. This aircraft has multiple emergency exits, 2 at the front, 2 over the wings, and 2 at the rear. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy the flight. Captain Aus, the cabin is ready for departure.
Let's go and turn off the intercom and have anything. There we go. Let's disable all of that. Auto that, and we'll go okay, and we'll do some CTAF in a second. I won't worry about it right now. No, it was saying tensions open, and I had intercom set up, so it just basically picked it up. But I was going to use the Toby, but it's basically turned itself off. I don't know why. I reset it up this afternoon, and everything's been running great on it. And then it started to, in prime time, a stream decided not to work. But how good's this scenery? Oz Grillo, what's going on, legend? Welcome to the stream. G'day, g'day, g'day. There we go. Suppose I better turn the tags on so we can see all our friends here. There's a little bit of a hub for FedEx by the looks of it. Interesting. I have 2 stepdaughters and I love them very much, and my wife has been together as a family for 33 years and consider them my own. There we go. Baby William is watching and learning. He'll be flying in no time. Oh, there we go. Look at everybody's over there. All the FedEx trucks. Captain Kookaburra's on his way. How good is this stuff? How good is flight simming? Absolute amazing piece of kit it is. I don't even know. What's this airport called again? Is there a sign? I don't even know what this airport's called to do CTAF calls. We'll work it out. I tried it VR this week. It was fantastic, especially in the helicopters. Yeah. Yeah. I've been a little bit slack on VR because obviously my PC specs have been a little bit low. But obviously we've got the new PC build on the way. That being said, I was waiting for Sim Update 3 and had some spare time and got the VR hooked back up again. So amazed how well it's performing. So, and a big thank you to Steve. I got all my basic setting updates from watching his videos, which basically saves so much time in messing around. If you ever pick up a VR headset, right, and you don't know where to start, just go over to the Flight Sim Guy's YouTube channel. He's got a bunch of different videos and he keeps you updated where to do all the settings, and just go and copy your settings, and it's a great starting point for your system. So, and yeah, absolutely fantastic. And I sort of don't really fly VR much for fun. I do all my VR just to stay up with real life flying operations for when I'm not flying, like at the moment. So but very, very good to see that Sim Update 4 actually has, for content creators, you can set up to do one eye, so which means we can actually record stuff. So that was cool to see. All right. We're going to grab the CTAF. We're going to tune in the radio. So if there's anybody sitting behind me that wants to get in front, you're welcome to jump in front of us. I'm just going to quickly change it to 122.95. 122.95. And if anybody else is using same intentions on CTAF, we'll be able to hear you. There we go. Pop her in. Yeah, it's working. Local traffic, this is Duke 7766 entering runway 12, entering and backtracking runway 12. Local traffic. There we go. Just making sure it's going to work. Did Sim Update 4 has got some VR recording now? Yeah, when I heard you say it, because I obviously watch all your videos, I don't comment on every of them, but I watch them all. I was like, and then I laughed when you said you were more excited about the update that you could record, and from a content creator standpoint, I was like, yeah, I bet you he is. Oh, we can taxi back this way, can't we? All right. I won't worry about backtracking, even though I've made the call. Just keep taxiing. Local traffic, this is Duke 7766, taxiing to runway 12 via Golf. Local traffic. There's Mr. Wellington up there. Oh, where's Glenn just popped out there? There must be a little, oh, there's Clive taking off. There must be like a little section up there. That's cool. There he goes, he's off. Jesus, how many people are here? There must be a few people flying. Holy cow. Everyone's here today. It's nice to have you all here today. Taking off now, Glenn. What are we going to cruise at? I don't know. I just put 5,000 in there, Mr. Firebug. We're only messing around, so we'll go with maybe 5,000. Let's put some trim in this girl. And see, hopefully it wasn't too much. There's Wellington. Ooh, what's Wellington? We actually, there's another plane we could have flown. The Iron Eye builds. Oh Jesus Christ, what's going on here? It's like that should not be there. Oh my God, that needs to be fixed. We just nearly took our nose gear out. I was about to say the Iron Eye builds 406 has had an update too. Pringles, nothing that I didn't see on the changelog anything that fixes the flight mechanics, but just watch out for that sign. Local traffic, this is Duke 7766 entering, lining up runway 12 via Golf. Local traffic. Clear on the left. Center right. I need to put some lights on. And we need to go to Alts. Local traffic, Duke 7766 is rolling at runway at 12, will be departing straight out. Local traffic on climb 5,000. Oh, much flaps. That was me adjusting the RPM. There we go. There's the red line. And she wants to go. Oh, the window's open. Close that guy. And we are up. Gears going up. What's going on with my keyboard? What's going on with my keyboard? Gears going up. I got no gear button. Hang on. I just got to quickly check something here. Is something gone wrong with the controls? No. I don't know why it's not doing that. Bit weird. All right, flaps going up. Have you on my bug? I have a bug on my screen. You have crashed it. It won't reset. Huh. Going through 120. I have issues at this moment in time. No worries, Clive. That's what flight simulating is half about, is all the issues. Once we get above 1,500 of the airport altitude, which we already are, we can actually make a turn. Local traffic, this is Duke 7766, a last call. Where are we going for? Tracking the next airport, because I can't remember where it is, and we are currently 3,000 on climb 5,000. Last call, local traffic. Oh my God, I need to know what airport I'm flying to. Holy cow, and what airport I'm departing from. Jesus. Talk about bad communicating. What is that over there? Bit of a factory. I'm here for the professionalism. Yeah, well, you know, I need to remember and write down the names of the actual airports we are tracking to. Might be a good idea. Just saying. Just saying. Altitude alert. All right, I'm going to actually turn on the autopilot on this girl here. Oh, hang on. There's a thing I've got to do. There's a thing I've got to do. There's a thing I've got to do on this thing, and I've forgotten where it is. Flight pitch trim should have been on. Is there like an autopilot button on this thing? No. Nav. And shooting go on. That'll do. I think I was getting mixed up with the TBM. Pitch trim switch, yeah, I forgot that. Professionalism here, how much do you pay extra for it? Oh, come on. Come on, that's not nice at all. That is not nice at all. And see what I've got to put up with? See what I've got to put up with? Cost you a tip and a set of steak knives. No, I give you a set of steak knives. I give you a set of steak knives. That's part of the deal. All right, let's cruise. Let's get to cruise power. All right, I'm going to bring it down the RPM down to 26. And we'll keep the manifold pressure up there. It'll get us a nice cruise. Remember, steak knives hit that when steak knives hit. Jesus Christ, there's chimneys everywhere around here. Factories. I think this is where they did a lot of coal mining back in the day, isn't it? I don't know. Don't know. My plane is in the atmosphere. The world is round. Holy cow, Clive. How'd you get all the way up there? Clive's become an astronaut. Oh my god. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. We have a problem. Oh, and it crashed the desktop. Well, when you get back into the sim, Clive, if you want to know a airport where you're coming close by, shout out and I'll drop in an airport code. That's going to be one in front of us. So you could jump into... how do I turn... Hang on. If I turn this one on, this will actually give us airports. So we'll get one that pops up in the near distant future. Come on. We'll give Clive an update. I have the flight plan, thank you. Oh, okay, so you're just going to restart. I was going to say I'd give you an airport that's coming up that you could jump in and sort of meet us there, but it is cool. Cool. There we go. I'll probably bring the cow flaps in. Now, we're going to close those while we're in the cruise. There's one, and that's two. And we'll just keep an eye. Hello, cow flaps. You didn't go in. Jeez, how long do you have to hold them down for? Jesus, how long do you have to hold the cow flaps down for on this thing? Like 6 years? Alright, that's as far as she goes. Come on. That'll do. No, I did the left to start off with, and I didn't do it enough, and then I flicked over to the right. So here we go. Here we go. I'm waiting to hear. What do we got?
With your order of professionalism, you can get an extra serve of Ausflight Simmer PC designed straight from the Monkey House. Call now and we'll add to the first 10 orders. The Primax hairstyle is modeled by Ausflight Simmer.
That is such a low blow. Such a low blow. Such a low blow.
HH ah ha 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 gobble gobble.
What? What is that? I'm in the process of adding my controls to Microsoft. I will join you with you shortly. No problem. Oh, that was a ha 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 ha. Yeah, okay, I get you. That is a low blow. That is a low blow. It will look amazing when it finishes. I may not have rainbows everywhere. I might just keep like a two-tone color or something. But yes. He doesn't like my choice in fans. Anyway. But my fans love me. They're my only fans, you know? Yes. That's a great stream so far. Thank you, Really VR. I appreciate it. Yes. I got a couple of hecklers in the background. Yeah. Yeah, Starkey and Hutch back there. Jesus. This thing is absolutely a zooming by in between the clouds. Jesus, look at the tiger country here, though. And we are, if anybody wants to know, we're clicking at 190 knots at this point in time, or 195. So we're looking at an ETA of about 35 minutes before we get to this first spot. Did anybody watch the qualifying on the Formula One last night? Holy cow. It was a crash fest. Everyone was having a crash. It was like, you have a crash. No, you have a crash. No, you have a crash. It was great. Absolutely great. And then McCrashin didn't have a crash. So, yeah. Anyways, be an interesting race. I'm sure there'll be some McCrashin happening as well. I'm now working in Asheville in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Oh, are you already there? So you only watch it for the crashes? No, not at all. It's 30 minutes to the start. Is it on early? I'm going to have to go and hit record then. Is it on early? Does the... At 9 p.m. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to go and hit the record button. Yeah, it's on earlier. All right, so I'll watch the record. All right, guys, just excuse me. I'm going to just get to go and while I remember, because if I talk for another 5 minutes, I'll forget. I'm going to have to go and watch it on replay. So please, nobody drop any giveaways and teasers in the stream tonight. So, yeah, they're a long way from Europe. All right, cool. All right, guys, I'm going to be back. Going to make a quick cup of coffee and go and organize to record the F1. I thought qualifying was on a little bit earlier last night. So, all right, I'll be back in a reasonable time to watch it for Oz for a change. Yeah, absolutely. But I'll still watch it the normal time after the stream. So I will spoil the same as I spoil my realism. Get out. Pringles, get out. I'll be back soon, everybody. I'm going to go and hit record. Can someone please, Mr. Evil, can you please escort Mr. Pringles out, please? Escort him out. He's gone. All right, back soon, everybody. All right. We are back. Grand Prix getting prepared to... Oh, Jesus Christ. Did you see that? That didn't look too good. Grand Prix is getting prepared to be recorded. And we have a really dodgy coffee. Really dodgy coffee. But that'll do. That will do. What did I miss? It's very, very tiger country here. Is this what they call the Smoky Mountains, or am I in the wrong spot? Mr. Sid Squadron would love flying in here with the rivers, though. All right. There you go. This is Mr. Marcus Simmer. So when it comes to the streaming this week, there will probably be, again, one stream that I will miss. I don't know which one. And the reason for that is because I'll be finish off the PC build and getting it going. So it's probably going to miss one stream. I don't really want to rush it. So, and I probably won't stream until I'm comfortable with where it's going to be at. So I don't know if it's going to miss a Wednesday stream or we're going to miss a Saturday stream. We'll have to wait and see what's going to take place. So, Mr. Mark Griffin, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Oh, what's this? A lot of mining happening around here by the looks of it. Hey, if Mr. Benny Big Bucks was here, he would love how good that looks right there. It looks terrible. I'm due a rebuild. I'm keen to see the new specs. Oh, it's nothing special. I'm recycling some pieces from this existing build as well. This existing build that I've got will be used again. Flying the Black Square Starship in VR is my all-time favorite experience in the sim. Oh, I can't wait till he does the... Are you harvesting that from your current set? Yeah, I am. So I'm harvesting the GPU and a couple of hard drives and an Avid media card. So the current PC will still work. It just needs a GPU put into it. I'm not going to take the C drive away from it. I will use the PC as well. I'll still use that PC, but for flight simming, this new one will be the one. So, but yeah, answer as I wrote it. Yeah. So we'll be using a couple of bits and pieces from it, and then I'll have to. My plan was originally thinking that the new NVIDIA Super GPUs would have been out before the end of the year, which they don't appear to be. Blue Ridge Mountains ranges are huge, and we are in Appalachia. Okay, cool. We need to go and do some moonshining then, Willie. Does it have an onboard GPU, this one? I don't think so, no. What I was going to say. Yes, I was hoping that the Supers would come out, and then I would probably upgrade and get one of those and just leave this GPU in here so I can use it for a secondary PC or a streaming PC, but those look like going to be delayed till next year, so that sort of put a spanner into what I was doing. Just a 4080. Just have a 4080. Yeah, so they're the current PC specs we have. I've been really excited, exciting seeing the mountains daily. So where are you? Are you in the Appalachia, Willie? Are you somewhere else? I can't remember where you said you were going to be. I knew you were going to be up in the mountains, though. Oh, God. For streaming PCs, yeah. I think they're actually bringing out new Intel GPUs, too. NC. What's NC? What state's NC? Nova. I was thinking Nova Scotia, but that's bloody Canada. What's NC? You got 50 states. I can't memorize them all. The VR video and the rounds look really good. You mentioned a full review. Yeah, so I'll do a full review. Yeah, I didn't actually record the North Carolina. Ah, okay, cool. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Sometimes, like when people purchase one of the flight sim mod stuff from, and I've got to send it to US, and it comes up with a state. Sometimes I don't know what the states are, and I have to go and Google what they are. Yeah, I didn't record Richo. That I didn't actually have the camera in the right spot to record it, but yeah. You can name at least 2 of the Australian states. Go. What are they? What are they? We only have a couple of states and some territories. 2 territories and what do we have? 2 territories and 7 states or something. But yes, compared to the US, like there's some places that I will hear for the US and it's a state, and I go, oh, I thought that was a city. West and South Oz. There we go. So name a capital city of Australia. Hint, it's not Brisbane. I think he's asking you, why is Northern Territory not a state? I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know why we have territories. Like, I don't know the historical behind it because I'd never bothered to learn. But even though it's a territory, we class it as a state anyway. It's the same thing for us. I think a territory in different countries means slightly different things. All right, we just popped into the clouds. Since the Duke is now in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, says Sparky7, the sim is a good now. Best 2 GA planes, love them in SU4 betas, working great in my PC. Ryzen 9 5900 CPU and a Nitro RX 97 XT with a Force FRSR4. Yep. What's the you said the Duke? What's Sparky7? What's the other plane that you like flying? Federal Control, you think? Okay. Canberra's the capital. Yes, it is. Yep. Yep. It definitely is. Apart from the people that follow the Oz Flight Simmer channel that live in Canberra, everybody else doesn't smile in Canberra. I kid you not, when I went to Canberra a couple of years ago, I kept saying, me and Mrs. Oz kept saying, no one freaking smiles in Canberra. I was once part of SA, but never really got. Sorry, it was once part of SA, but never really got its own constitution. Really? Doesn't it? Does it have? Does Northern Territory have a premier? Turbine and piston jerk. Okay, and the TBM 850, also the Starship Black 2 makes all the best planes in the sim. There we go. Had a referendum in the 90s about not trying to become a state but failed. Yeah, that's the thing though. All our referendums bloody fail. None of them ever go through. None of them ever go through. All right, who we got? We've got Angel over here. Kanga's behind us. Slave Fright's behind us. Evil! Oh, Evil's in the sim. Haydos is all the way up there. I think I might slow down a little bit here. Just going to slow down a smidgen. They smile when Queenslanders leave. Yeah, they do the same thing in Tasmania too, Brett. Do you think that Tasmania will ever break away from and become its own country? No. No, they need our money. They need our money. And they love football too much. So yes. What's the population of Tassie? Is it still 300,000 or something? Population of Tasmania in 2024. It's 575,000. Yeah, they don't even have a million people on there. 575,800 people is the population. So yes. The B-55 can't keep up. Yeah, 500k. Yeah. Last time I had a look was quite a few years ago. It was like 375 or 350. So 1 to 2 million tourists. Yeah. Where do they eat them all? Sorry, Zed, I have no idea what you're talking about. I normally can't speak, and I can't even understand that. Have times 2 if you count the heads. Yes, they would have a million. What do you mean fit them all? It's actually not the smallest place. It's not the smallest place. Like, you look at the islands of Hawaii, which are way smaller than Tasmania, and there's millions of people over there. Too many of the Queenslanders. Do you actually? Because Brett, where I live, right? I live in a tourist area. So September holidays are just starting now for Queensland, and then obviously in the following week, then the Victorians and the New South Wales ones will start. So it gets busy up here, and then obviously at Christmas time, the place is packed. Traffic's dreadful. That being said, though, we have so many people, including myself. I did it 20 plus years ago, so I consider myself as a Queenslander. But we have a lot of people moving up here. It's absolutely insane. But do you get like a lot of people moving to Tassie for the nature and all that sort of stuff? You get many people migrating. I've been to every state except for Tassie. I imagine it would be tiny. You have your holiday in September? You have your holidays in September. School holidays, yeah. So that's just the term holiday. So Mr. Highwayman, they just have so it's coming up to term 3's just finished. So they have 2-week holidays, and then they go back till Christmas, and then they have their summer break. So I'm not sure what part of the world that you're from, but our summer break is obviously at Christmas time, because summer is at Christmas for us. So it's at the end of the year. So basically they start the school year at the start of the year and finish the school year at the end of the year, where I think in the US they do it halfway through the year or something. You're from the Nordics. Ah, there we go. Hobart and Launceston North is a 2-hour drive. Yeah, it's becoming like Florida in the USA for all the old people retiring to Tassie, really. Might be getting too hot up here for them, you know. Devonport is a 3-hour drive from Hobart. Yeah. Easy fit 500 people, 500,000 people in there. All right, I'm still slowing down, but I think I'm still too quick for everybody. Yeah, Brett retired there. That's why he's in Tassie. He retired there. All right, we've got 15 nautical miles to go. And then we're going to be landing on runway 14. And we might go direct in, I'm thinking, is going to be the plan. So 2 November Charlie 0, which is a Mountain Air. Okay, Mountain Air. Is it a what do you guys call it? Masupinal? Masipinal? Or is it an airport? We'll just call it Mountain Air. Well, acre is 2, no mortgage. here in the States, school typically starts around mid-August, early September through to the end of May. Yeah, you guys like start them in mid through the year. That just like whizzes me out. Like it just weirds me out that you guys like don't start at the start of the year and finish at the year. Yeah, summer break is in June until August. Yeah, that's just weird. To me, that's just weird. For you guys, it probably means perfect sense, but you know, I would have thought you would have started your year by the calendar part of the year, and it doesn't matter about when summer is, you know. But yeah, it is what it is. Michael says, tomorrow morning I'm going to the eye doctor to see my specialist, Mr. Michael. Hope all is going to be well. Holy shit. You are joking.
I know the next airport. Tricky, high altitude. If you're lucky, you might see some deer.
Yeah. It's a cool little airport, Clive. Thank you so much, my friend. Holy cow. Guys, please put in some emotes in there. Thank you very much. That is super cool. Yeah, I picked some cool little airports in there, so we'll give you some 3D trees. Clive, thank you so much. That's amazing. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's insane this time. Well, I don't know what to say, but thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you, Clive. Holy cow. Yeah, we've got a couple of interesting airports, and we've got some doozy. I don't know if this is the doozy airport or the next one's going to be the doozy airport, but yes. Over the Christmas holidays, yeah, is the summer break, yeah. We get 2 weeks off every 10 weeks and then 6 weeks before, yeah, Christmas, January, yeah. They get a lot of time off. I'll have to come for a visit and bring some riffraff. Absolutely. Guys, yeah, keep putting some holy doolies in there. If you're a member, spam some emotes. That's insane, Clive. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much for that. Oh, we're flying over an airport here, which I don't know. Mr. Andrew Phillips, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. G'day. Well, obviously Clive might have seen some deer in his sim, so we might see some as well. My wife works in schools and gets 12 weeks paid leave a year. It's real tough. Should have been a teacher. You know what? And there's some teachers, Brett, work super hard. And there's some teachers that don't work hard at all. I guess it's like every workplace, hey? Every workplace. Got like a little go-kart track or something down there. Some sort of track. Oh, God, it's terrible. The caching here is dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Hey, it's Lazy. Oh, what's going on, Lazy? Welcome to the stream. I think we might have been just talking about you. She's not a teacher. Ah. She works in schools. Okay. I won't pry and ask exactly, but yeah, there is. Yep. I know, because Junior's got a few at his school. Talking about you? Oh, yeah, absolutely. We've been talking about you for ages. This whole sim, Lazy's been about you. So it's about time that you actually turned up, my friend. About time. All right, we've got 33 to go. We're going to start descending shortly. Hey, matey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Guys, if you don't know matey, another great content creator, make sure you do a right click on his name and go and hit a subscribe. Subscribe's the same as a follow on Twitch. It's absolutely free, and it means a lot to content creators over on the tubes. So jump over to Matey and do a bit of a subscribe over there. Full state happening there. I'm doing well. How's the video creation going, Mr. Matey? Clouds starting to build up. We should have maybe got flight following, but right, let's see if the CTAF hasn't changed. CTAF still 2295. Everything's great, thank you. No worries. I've forgotten the airport name already. Called Mountain Air. Mountain Air. So I had some issues with the stream yesterday. The cropping on the VR didn't go so well. Had some, so I had some issues with the stream yesterday. The cropping of the VR. Mr. Lazy, do you do streaming too? Do you? All right, we're 28 nautical miles to go. ETE is 8 minutes. Once we get 10 nautical miles, we're going to slow down, super slow down, and then we're going to make a call. Actually, I'm going to drop off Wiz. Just hand flying this sucker. Full time for 5 years. Holy cow! I didn't even know you've got. Hang on, I need to click. What are you on? YouTube or Twitch? Go to channel. You're full time, but what are you on though? Are you on like? Are you? You must be on Twitch then, because you only got like 250 subscribers. You're on Facebook. I thought Facebook cut out its streaming. Mountain Air traffic, this is Duke 7766, currently 5,000, descending down to 3,000. Airport time of arrival will be 09, Mountain Air traffic. I have 16,000 followers and 10K on the TikToks. Really? What's the Facebook? What is it? Is it Hey It's Lazy? Is that all the same? And what do you stream? Is it flight simulation stuff? And do you stream on TikTok? The old TikToks? More than Shane has on OnlyFans? Tell me about it. Yeah, I know. I need to do some work on my OnlyFans. People keep asking for refunds. I don't know what the GO is with that. I think 300 will put you into the mountains. Yeah, I gathered that. After I made the call, Captain Kookaburra was like, started to hand fly going, yeah, that's not going to work. I just wasn't going to fix my error. I was just going to ignore it. Yeah, I've already climbed like another 1,000. Yes, it's Hates Lazy, and I started on Farming Simulator, and now I fly. Ah, very, 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 very cool. I'll have to go and have a bit of a look. Which part of the world are you from, by the way? That'll sort of help us to find out the times that you stream. I didn't think you could stream on Facebook anymore, or did they keep it going for people that were existing? I thought they stopped all that. Live in Idaho. Okay, cool. Beautiful part of the world. So as we're getting a little bit lower, we're starting to see the different colored trees as well with the fall. So we're going to be coming in like a 30-degree angle. It's more coming in on the crosswind than anything else. So we may change our direction a little bit. But basically where Clive's sitting is probably going to be where we're going to go. The reels are the only way to go now on Facebook. Okay. So do you do streaming on TikTok then? The trees. Trees. You do, okay. So which platform do you do the stuff to stay full time? Is it the TikTok? I don't know why I keep calling it the TikTok. It's like I'm talking about a clock. All right, so we got Hados up here. I'm hoping that this because I know this is a payware airport, but I'm hoping that it's not a payware airport because I'm sorry, I'm not saying this correctly. I hope it's not in the sim because if people don't have it as a payware, what I'm trying to get at. So on Facebook, you get about 100% of your stars, which is like bits on Twitch. Okay. It's in the sim freeway. Okay, cool. So on Facebook, you get 100% of the stars. And what's TikTok? They have crystals or something like that, don't they? You are on the Horizon Sim. The Horizon Sims 2020 looks good. Made 250k last year. This year was horrible. 250k. I'm on the wrong platforms, ladies and gentlemen. Holy cow, 250k. Jesus. I nearly swallowed my tongue. Where did most of that come from? TikTok or Facebook? Guys, we're going to Facebook and TikTok. It could mean stars. Yeah, I'm thinking of dollars. Kill switch. You better not have. You better not have given away anything. Kill switch. If you do, you're dead meat. Please tell me you were joking and not giving anything away. Because I read that. Please don't put any spoilers of the GP into the chat. If you do, you're gone. Unless he means kilos. Hey, Mr. VR Flight Sim guy, are you with me? We're going to TikTok. Because YouTube doesn't even pay anything like that. Facebook streaming has gone down over the last year. What has it gone down to? It still must be bloody a lot better than YouTube. Yeah, he said, let's do it. He knows what I'm talking about. Steve knows. It's like nothing. I don't know why my ear's not working. Where's the friggin' airport? I can't see anything. Holy shit. Mountain Air traffic, this is Duke 99, what are we, 7769 on final for runway 12, or short final for runway 12, number 1. Mountain Air traffic. People in just short form content? Yep. Oh, someone else is around. Someone else is on the old sane tensions. Having issues with my sim this time. See you next Sunday. Still watching. No worries, Clive. Sorry to hear, my friend. 250 Pacific pesos is $1. So I'm not going to bribe Conti to come over with TikTok and Twitch with me. Just going to be me and Steve. Did we get 3 green on the light, on the gears? We did. Man, this airport hasn't even cashed in yet. Holy shit, what's going on with this airport? I'm just going to slip it a little bit. Holy cow, it's an aircraft carrier. Mountain air traffic, this is Duke 7766 going around runway at 12. Mountain air traffic. Clear right, clear center, clear left. All right, let's do circuit. Actually, we're going to keep it notch of flaps in. And this is all going to be super quick, so I'm going to keep flaps down and gear down, even though you normally wouldn't do that in circuit, but we're going to do it in this case here. So stars, hang on, I'll have to read that in a little bit. I have to read that. Apparently I'm doing the wrong thing. Me and Steve are doing the wrong thing. A friend's daughter turns over 250 AUD making it croquette and rug, making tutorials and selling patterns and kits. Holy cow. Didn't know there was that many people into croquette. Or crochet, I should say. So that's 250k stars. What is a star worth to $1 then? William Kelly. Then we can work that out. What's a star worth to a US dollar? Have you flown out of... no, I haven't flown in here or out of here. This is first time. But 100 stars to $1. So 250k stars. So what's that? $25,000 US dollars. So it's probably, what's that in Australian dollars? 37 or something? 37,000. Mountain air traffic at Duke 7766 turning base for runway 12, number 1. Mountain air traffic. Left clear, center clear. All right. All right. Taking notes, keep talking. Brett's taking notes. Brett's moving across to the TikTok. So when you're doing circuits in Australia, you only need to make a base call. You actually don't need to make a turn to final call. Sometimes I would do it if there's maybe 3 others or so in the circuit, or if I know there's a bunch of people say someone's waiting to enter and backtrack or something like that, I would do on short and final. I think I butchered that turn. Yeah, I've still stuffed this up. We're going around again. Far out, man. Going around again. Mountain air traffic. This is Duke 7766. We're still learning how to fly over here, so we're going around runway 12. Mountain air traffic. Still learning how to land. Hey Nick, what's going on? G'day Shane. Have not watched one of your streams since I stopped streaming on Twitch. Since you stopped streaming on Twitch, what's going on, my friend? Yeah, we missed the old Twitch streams. They were a lot of fun over there.
Thank God. Cut it. You can't go in there with you shooting like this. All right, I'll turn this thing around. Let's head back to base.
Damn it, Chappie, I'm doing it my way.
Clear left, clear center. How many go-arounds before you have to give up and go on to the next airport? We're not flying the airlines, my friend. We're in GA. So we can do as many as we want. You know, we could be practicing, you know. So... how much did we work out if we're going to stream on Facebook or not? Most stars I've gotten in one stream is 130k stars, which is $1,300. The whole stars. Yeah. It doesn't sound, from the quick sort of thing, it doesn't sound that lucrative. Oh, it's practicing now. Yes, it is. Was that Iron Eagle? Yes, it was. Chappy! It was. We have a few Iron Eagle soundtracks here. Everybody else has managed to land except for Oz. The best aircraft are landing in practice? Yeah, and I've really stuffed it up this circuit because I'm too busy looking at the chat. Like, if we had an engine out, we're way too far away from this airport right now. I have 3D print 2. I have a PS1 bamboo, so I can do skulls. Do you sell the skulls? Too high? Yeah, I know. I know. Brett, I know. I'm stuffing the whole thing up. I know. I'm up 7,400 feet. But I'm learning about stars.
Full flaps cut up off. Shut off. Masters crack my door and emergency button.
I'm learning about stars. Stars and crystals. You just paint them for you. Okay, roger. Alright. Let's drop flaps. Dreaming of TikTok. I'm throwing everything down to slow down here. Now, I can't see the airport because my wing's in the road. Shit, I'm so bad at flying circuits. Yeah, I don't know. If anybody asks me, do I have a pilot's license? I'm just going to say no, Pringle. I'm just going to say no. Good to have the black square Duke back. Yeah. I'm not flying it very well though, Clive. Anyone for round of golf? It's funny. I forgot to make my call. Mountain air traffic, this is Duke 7766, short final runway 12, full stop landing, mountain air traffic. That's right, we did this one a little bit better. There's someone else trying to make a call on the radio, but their calls aren't coming through. Oh, come on. Stop. Oh. Oh no, we're going down again. We're going down again. We're going down again. Oh no. I gotta do that all again. The friggin' thing
Nice
just...
job, Shane.
I don't know what you're talking about. We haven't landed. We haven't landed yet. Don't know what you're talking about. I've got to do that all again. The thing just
Hey
catapulted
mate,
us
just
in the
wanted to
air.
let you know you can't park there, champ.
Oh, come on.
Oh, and this is our daily reminder to keep Shane away from mountains, lol.
Anybody else? Anybody else want to have a go? I've got to freaking do this again. Man, I don't know what happened there. It launched me up. Oh, man. I'm flying super slow. Where's the airport? I can't even see it now. Where is it? There it is there. The brakes, we need to get the brakes checked. I think there's something wrong with the brakes. Just saying. I'm coming in low this time. I wasted half the I was pretty confident that the bloody the angle of the runway was going to sort me out, but it wasn't. Oh shit, where is the airport? Have I missed it? Oh, what? Oh, there it is there. I was like, I can't get the angle right here. Come on, get down. On the brakes. Holy, what a freaking mess that was. Piss off, Toe Jam.
Ouch, that toe jam hurt.
Anybody else? Nah, Bubba, Kenley's on a timeout, my friend. You could do MJ, though. Man, Steve, good place to fly in VR, I think. Be fun trying to land here. Holy cow, what a friggin' mess that was. Absolute mess. Mountain Air traffic, this is Duke 7766. We're backtracking runway 23 for 14. Mountain Air traffic.
This is towards your insurance access.
Insurance access? What's Glenn doing off the side of the runway? I suppose you guys probably don't have the airport. Actually, the payware one. Or what's the geo with that? Hey, Glenn. And then we got some more up here. Yeah, it's a pretty cool airport. You can pick it up over at the Contrail store. And then Lonsky just goes in. Well done, Lonsky. Good on ya. Well done. You can land way better than I can. Then that was the first try? Yeah. Like little lake there, probably. Oh, look at that, little duckies and stuff over there, and some rocks, golf cart, you know. Oh. Mountain Air traffic. This is Duke 7766. Clear of all runways and Mountain Air traffic. I'm so proud of my Kenley. Was it you that did it when I made my first landing? That was a beautiful landing. Thank you, Nick. Nice to know that some people appreciate the skill that goes on, you know, landing in a place like this. Not for everybody. I'm lucky, maybe, you know, my flying maybe not that great tonight, but lucky I've got my lovely long locks, big curly hair, and astonishing looks, and a model body figure of a 20-year-old that everybody wants. So lucky I've got those things going for me, don't you think? Alrighty then. After that, let's put the parking brake on. I'm going to go and have a quick break and go and do some push-ups and some sit-ups, because I do that sort of stuff all the time. And then... jealous of me locks. Wish I had some. Alright, let's open up the cow flaps, and then we're going to go to the next airport. Holy dooly. Yeah, it might be. Is someone putting an exclamation mark flight plan? I'm not sure. I think it's about the same 150 nautical miles. Or the next one. There's W24. Oops. Which is Falwell in Virginia. I do have a big ego, Aaron. Alright, we'll activate that. No, that doesn't look right, does it? Go down that way, 180 nautical miles. Okay, I guess that's what it's going to be. Alright, guys, feel free to duck to the little boys' room. We'll do some, you know, pump some weights, whatever you want to do. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
come for me, still not surprising. Need no apologies, cause I just don't really care what you think, what you think, what you think. Shame on me, thinking it was just a phase. Got me like, ooh, got me like, ooh. Ain't no fun recognizing your mistakes. Got me like, ooh, feels like, ooh. Now I brought my worst behavior, throwing a party in my head. Yeah, prayers from my saviors. Just let it rain all over me, over me, over me, over me, over me. Now I brought my worst behavior, throwing a party in my head. Yeah, prayers from my saviors. Just let it rain all over me, over me, over me, over me.
Alrighty. Sorry about the wait, everybody. All right, let's get ready to get out of here. We'll jump in and do a taxi. Hey, Mr. Populous, welcome back to the stream. I think I saw Bubba Von Braun jump out. See you, my friend. We got some helis in here as well, by the looks of it. Or is that static? I think that might be static. My sim has gone pear-shaped. I hope to see you next one. Sorry to hear, Clive. You do not have great luck with the sim, that's for sure. Mountain Air traffic, this is Duke 7766 entering and backtracking at runway 12. Mountain Air traffic. I think it's right here anyway. Correction at runway 14. There's someone on the CTAF frequency, but it's not picking up. Mountain Air traffic, rolling runway, Mountain Air traffic, this is Duke 7766, rolling runway 12, be departing the aerodrome to the east on climb 7000, Mountain Air traffic. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, speed's live 60. Is 80. There's the red line. And there we go. We're up. What's the to display your multiplayer settings again, mate? What are you after? Oh, exclamation mark multiplayer. Years going up. First notch flaps going up. We've just got to keep speed going here. Yeah, multiplayer, and it's probably changed since you last had a look at it. I pinched Two Tone's video because he did such a great job. Mr. Anthony V, welcome to the stream. G'day, 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 g'day. Laps all the way up. Clear right, center, left. Orwell. Mountain Air traffic, our last call, Duke 7766 is tracking to Falwell Airport, currently 6,000 on climb 7,000. Last call, Mountain Air traffic. I need to learn my airports big time. What was it? As soon as I forgot Falwell, as soon as I stopped looking at it, I forgot what it was called. No, but it's the same one. Oh, yeah, I suppose that's... Yeah, I haven't done a 2024 one. Shivers. We're going to actually go to 9,000. Yeah, I haven't thought about that. If someone can help out with some tips, that would be great. Right, autopilot's on. They are a bit different now, aren't they? I need to update it, Brett. Murph's probably got another video updated that I could pinch anyway. Look at the hats. Well, I failed that one, didn't I? I failed that one. There we go. Turn all traffic and likes to ultra. Is okay, it's out of VR. What would you like help with? I'm your man. Brett's already onto it. You like the friend that basically comes at the end of the day to help you move, and you've already moved, and he goes, "Do you need a hand?" There. That's pretty much what you just did then, Haydos. All right, so we got we're going to build some speed here. We're currently setting the ETE is going to be 55 minutes, but that's going to come down to under 50 as we ramp the speed up. 28 degrees to the north will help. We're moving now. Man, I couldn't land to save my life before. There we go, we're under 50 already. 210's the ground speed. We're probably pushing to 195. Actually, I might keep it there. All the T's and P's are in the green. Oils, okay. Also, make sure you are on the West USA server. Yeah. There we go. We are hooning along. I forgot to turn all the lights off before as well. There we go. And do we have prop sync on this thing? There we go. Sync the prop. Yeah, that one says SE Asia. Yeah. Hey Pete, what's going on? Yeah, I'll have to go and source or make my own new version. Seriously, I turned the fauna settings to low and it helps my VR massively. Yeah, fauna. Yeah. Yeah, so if you go and check out Steve's video, he says turn fauna all the way down. 2 Hados. Look at that. She's an ugly girl, the old Dukes. Beto says, I'm off to a bed, dude. 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 I'll see you later at night, sir. See you, Beto. Steve says, fauna can induce a microstutters, especially in VR when you become CPU limited. There we go. Yep. Aside of sightings hanging out with the Americans in Discord. Aside of sightings? I don't know what that means. Dude, where's my Duke? Yes, that's exactly right, Lonsky. That's a dude issue? Alright, okay. I have no idea what you're talking about. Apparently you're cooler than me and you're up with the cool kids and I'm not. So, yeah. Exactly. Huh. Beto, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Beto? What are you doing? He's clicking the mouse button. I pressed the wrong button, I reckon. Is that how you treat our special guests? Oh God. Like, what did poor Steve do? Nothing. Only mods can see that. Yeah. 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 I was letting him know though. Oops. Oh. I tell you what, we've got a busy couple of days. The next couple of days, we had obviously from 9 o'clock tomorrow, Australia's resuming postal services to the US. So we've got a bunch of American customers over at Flight Sim Mods that have been waiting for purchases or been waiting for the ability to purchase. So we've got a busy day to get some stuff out to some customers. So, which is super cool that we can send them out to. We can now ship to every part of the world again. So we weren't. So it's been 20. I think it was the 26th. I think Australia Post stopped sending. So it's been 4 weeks. 4 weeks, and they were going to be. It was going to be the 25th, but they're starting to back up tomorrow. So which is good news. VR Flight Sim, guys, that's where I learned it, mate. Having issues tonight with the menu in VR in my line of sight. I felt like I was leaning forward to... Yeah, so is the menu meant to stay up there the whole time, Hados? Or not? Just Flight Fokker soon, TM. Yeah, everything's soon, TM. Yes, everything's soon, TM. Getting to bed is high pressure. I think it's been 3 weeks since last. Yeah, I sent them a message on Friday, which I won't hear back from probably till like Tuesday morning AM. I turn it off. Yeah, well, I've just kept it there for now. It's normally at top, but today it was right in front of me. That's weird. Oh, weird. I'm surprised how optimized it is. Working really well. Like, I think I used VR in 2024 in SU1, or the original. I can't remember, might have been SU1. And it was when it had all the issues, and basically the button, when you were meant to click buttons on the cockpit, it kept putting them behind it and all that sort of stuff. But I still flew it, and just flew a basic aircraft. And then I think I was using my Crystal Light back then. And that's the only time I did one quick flight in it, and I haven't used it until recently. SU4 should make streaming VR easier. Yeah, I don't know if I would ever stream it though. I don't know if I would stream VR. I think there's too much going on, and the drop bears would just give me too much crap in a stream for me to do that. I don't know. I don't think I could. And I sort of like using VR as my own time. Like, I used to use VR so much. You streamed VR a couple of times. Like, I used to use VR a lot. And when I was doing my pilot certificate, I used it all the time, every time. And that was in the X-Plane 12 days. We'd never do that. Of course not, Lonsky. I used VR like all the time, every single flight, practicing all sorts of different approaches and emergency procedures and all that sort of stuff like that. So it's sort of, it's nice to be able to do something that's not, no offense, but not in front of you guys, and just have a bit of fun. I'm looking forward to spending some time in ATS with it too. Not saying you would take the eye candy away from the stream. You're damn right. That's what I reckon. Guys, I have streamed it. I've streamed it before. It's a hassle, although it will be much easier with the SU4 with the Pimax software. You can see your desktop window for the chat. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm just getting back into it, so I'm pretty green. No offense taken. Someone picked that up. Someone picked it up. Yeah, what's the same with tracking Symphatic, not streaming and just having fun? Yeah, yeah. We all did. Oh, come on. Come on. All right, who we got in the air with us? We've got Mr. Firebug there, Glenn, Flight Sim Oz, Mr. Slay Flight 14, and I think, what have we got? Hookala, Mr. Killswitch, Lonsky's over there, Captain Kookaburra, Mr. Kanga, and Mr. Wellington, and I don't think I've got anybody on this side. As we do get a lot of the Aussies, they're old farts, and they need their sleep, like Mr. Bubba from Braun and Beto, so they go to bed early. And Haydos probably won't be too far behind them because he's an old bugger. It's so important to enjoy the hobby yourself. Yeah, I've got to find bits and stuff, different things to do. Steve, because there's a couple of things I've sort of gone. Obviously, been doing this full time for 3 years now, so the hobby fun part sort of goes away, and then the other part that's a bit of a hobby and fun, I brought it in and made the Flight Sim Mods business. So I'm like, my two hobbies I've joined into a business. What do I do now? So yeah, you guys near the Boone NC. This is the most northern point of the my new company. Will be doing a bridge repair. The funny's gone. You were just acting then? No. Mate, with all the mistakes I've done on the streams, you can't act that stuff out, I tell you. All right, we got 129 nautical miles to go. 35 is the ETA. This thing is absolutely zooming along. Need to get S on the trucking? Yeah. I will. I'm looking forward to get back into trucking. Like I said, I used to stream trucking before any of the flight sim stuff back on over at the Sky Lounge with our friends Edson on Parallel 42. So before Edson became Parallel 42, he had he was the host of the Sky Lounge, and a bunch of us used to stream together on it. So I used to stream trucking over there. So, but it's been a while since I've sort of gotten into it. So, but I'm looking forward. We got the new PC build, which should be up sometime this week. We got the new trucking wheel, the new tracking pedals, all the Moser gear, and the stalks will be set. And also I got the shifter for the AB9. The only thing is I don't have a clutch pedal. I need to get a clutch pedal. You think the Duke is a beautiful plane? The Piston Duke is one of my favorite planes in the sim because I just love starting the thing up. Because I know the mechanics behind what Black Square have done. I just love starting it up. And Black Square have just like a lot of other, there's a they're in the good group of developers, and their shit just works and just works great. So I love Black Square stuff. They're one of my favorite. Have you tried RC flying? I've been getting into that recently. And it's cheap way for a good fun for communities around too. No, Zed, I think I really need to get back into real world flying. It's bloody expensive, but it's just something that I love doing, is getting up there, going for flying in the real world. And it's just me in a plane, no one else. And funny enough, it's the thing that relaxes me the most, is getting up there. You'd think being in a high sort of pressure situation up there, you'd think that, but for me it's actually relaxing. So you got a spare clutch pedal new in a box? Can you see if it's compatible? Absolutely, Brett. Yeah, I'll be up for chatting about that. Thank you, my friend. Putting heels on is not a makeover. What are you talking about? Mrs. Pete loves the Duke too. Yes, it's a great plane. But like I mentioned before, I'm really only into the Piston Duke. I don't fly the Grand, and I don't fly the Turbo. I just like the Piston. Yeah, I feel the same, but it's damn expensive to fly. Even RA in Melbourne prices are getting to $300 per hour. Yeah, it's more than $300 per hour, Zed, to do RA Oz stuff here. I think they're up to like $325 an hour. But mind you, that would be with an instructor. I don't know what renting's up to. Last time I was renting a plane, it was like $225 an hour renting a plane, I think it was. Someone is going to do a Dash 8, but they're it's going to take them a long time before they get to it. Really like Black Square stuff. Putting lipstick on a pig is... yeah, 225 wet. Yeah. Yeah, don't have to pay for the fuel. I used to get them for 125 wet. Yeah, but 325. Are you talking about instructor or just renting a plane? Like 325 is what students would pay for an hour wet with an instructor. He's on his 4th coffee for Sparky. Nice. Just renting 320. What are you renting at 325 bucks? A Cirrus. Are you renting a Cirrus? What are you renting for 325, Zed? What do you get in Melbourne for 325? That sounds a bit That sounds like you're getting a G1000 in a plane with that. Okay, 125 renting. There we go. Okay, yeah, I get you. Been up since 5 a.m. Yeah. That's the best thing what you can do, Steve. You can just have a snooze on the couch with the bub having a sleep on your chest, my friend, a little bit later on this afternoon. Put the TV on and just fall asleep, watch the TV. Rotary rings or light twins, yeah. Technans, Fosback, Vixen. Okay, so RA Oz stuff, yep. $125 is cheap. You can't rent anything at $125 up here. I was so close to booking some lessons to do a tail wheel endorsement down at Caboolture. I was so close. And some off-script landing. I think there's an endorsement for that, but I didn't end up pulling the trigger on it. I still want to do it, though. I just fly my uncle's VL3 here at a local airport. He pays for the fuel, but it's been a year ago last time. He's always with his plane. Not in south of France, even in Holland. Add-ons says, I can rent you a plane for $50 an hour. Must supply your own parts, though. Oh, Add-ons. Wasn't there software that you come out that you could upset your passengers with poor flying? Slave fly, are you talking about within 2020? There's been a few different things that you can do with that. It's been about 2 years since I've flown. I assume the price has gone up. 125 was for the old banger at the club. The rest were about 185. Yeah, it was pretty cheap to rent planes and stuff in coming out of COVID. I think when I first started flying, I think it was like 225, 250 with an instructor, and it was like 175. I think at 175 wet for a rent. But I might be saying the wrong thing, but I'm just going off memory there. But yeah, everything's like doubled. The reason why I'm not flying at the moment, I just can't afford it. I would love to do some new flying videos for you guys. I've got about 20 flights that I could actually make videos out of, but because I flew them so long ago, I don't know what I was doing in the flight. So I've never made them into videos. Anything we cop the COVID tax, cars, planes, boats. Yep. 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 I might have to go what Hey Lazy is and go and find some stars and crystals or whatever. I still can't work out how much he was making. Did we work out how much Lazy was making annually? In like US dollars or Australian dollars? I was trying to land at the Mountain Air Airport, so I couldn't stay up with it. So Steve, are you still allowed to have the bike? But is the bike still staying? Yes. Best guess was around $2,500 a year. How can you do that full time? Was it 25,000 or was it 2,500? Even 25,000, you can't do that full time and be able to live off, yeah? Value Facebook star was 1 Facebook star equals, so it's 1 cent according to the Googles. According to the Googles. And he was 250k, so he's 25,000. So USD to AUD 25,000. So he's earning 37,911. He's not even hitting minimum wage. What is minimum wage full time in Australia? I know what it is hourly, but I can't be bothered working what out. 24.95 a week. What's an employee as of? Yeah. But what's that a year? I can't bother working it out. It's gonna make me calculate it up, aren't you? So 948 times by 52. Oh, what did I do there? Divide. 948 times 52. 49,296 is minimum wage. Oh, he is. He's making 250 a year. A year in dollars. That's insane lazy. So now you said this year is not good. How much are you making this year? It's cool if you don't want to say, because I completely understand, but that's insane. That just blows my mind. That would be a dream, doing flight simming for a living. Well, I don't really do flight simming for a living anymore. Myself, it's not as good as Slave Fight as you think it's going to be. I'm looking for a new job. I'll be becoming a professional driving instructor because AI is disputing ICT professional jobs using AI. Yeah. Even Steve says YouTube's not as glamorous. Yep. And unless you've like someone like first person that comes to my head, Tim the Tap Man. Unless you like someone like Tim the Tap Man that's just a live streaming on YouTube because he got banned on Twitch. And he's got a whole team behind him. He's got a team making his thumbnails. He's got a team cutting it up. And, you know, the dude might go and make 10 grand in a stream, right? Just by people donating and giving him stuff. And then they cut up all the content and put it on YouTube, and then he still gets another 500,000 views and stuff like that. So unless you're someone like that, you're making heaps of money, but he would be grinding it and going, oh, probably not really enjoying this because I'm doing it every day, but he'd still be making plenty of money. Unless you're Mr. Beast or something. Yeah, unless you're someone like when I first started doing YouTube 10 years ago, because the channel's 10 years on in December. Back then, like in my first couple of years, you had to be 100,000 subscribers to go full time to make a decent wage on it. Now 25 million stars a year. Okay, so it's not 250,000, so it's 25 million stars a year on Facebook. That's insane. I'll have to come and watch one of your streams. And now 10 years now, you'd need like 400,000 subscribers to make it full time. And subscribers don't mean anything anyway. You need people to watch your videos and stuff. And flight simming content has gone down the hill big time because there's a lot of people doing it. So our views of 10x down since Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 has come out. It's crazy. A good point. There's much much of a living in being an RA Oz instructor. Mr. Pop, yes, there's a lot of them that do it. There's some people that just do RA Oz instructing. Like, I wanted to be an RA Oz instructor as like a part-time gig when I'm sort of older, but I probably, if I was still flying and had the money, I would have gone and done my instruction course already. That was the dream. They do actually do government, no, not grants, but I don't know, whatever you call it, diplomas or something like that. And I think I might apply for one and see if I can get one for instructors. This year, maybe 20K. Well, that's a massive drop. But yeah, I would love to work part-time and do some instructing or something. No, it's not Hex. There's RA Oz do a thing. Can't remember the name of it, but usually about mid-June they do the I'm thinking of diploma. No. But anyways, what you can do, they have a number of grants that they do for people to do flying and stuff like that. And I think some of them, they have instructor stuff. So I would love to get my instructors. Absolutely. Scholarships. Yes. And you need to apply for them. So they do scholarships for people to get their certificates. They do scholarships for people to do nav endorsements and all that sort of stuff, and for instructors. I was going to do it this year and I totally forgot about it and I missed it. So I've got to pencil a date down and make sure and put an application in. I definitely not what it used to be. I started when the virus hit. I have no idea what the virus hit means, but yes. I do miss my 52K EV company. I'm now again in an ice patrol car on a Apollo 1.5. I'm saving up for a new Renault. I have no idea what that means. Oh, COVID. Probably. You would be a fun instructor to fly with. I would love to instruct. I would love to do it. I would love to go through the whole process and do it. That was the original plan, Pete. So now my original plan is just to get back in and go and be current and be consistent and then look at it. All right, we have got 64 nautical miles to go. ETA 17 minutes. Let's do, I haven't been looking at times and checking fuel or anything like that, but cylinder temps are good, oil temps are good, pressures are all in the green, so that's good. Where's the fuel gauges on this guide? Down here somewhere, aren't they? Fuel, we're above quarter tanks on that one. How many liters is that though? So we got 132 liters in each. Okay, that's cool. I wonder what that is in endurance though. Does it tell you what the endurance time on that is? Don't know. About a quarter of a tank in each one. I missed my older flight instructor. A couple are now US flying airlines. The rest of them have been fired because of dodgy flight skills. I had a pretty nice setup last year. I owned Uncle Sam 40K and had to spend some money to get a sim setup. Well, there we go. I'll make sure we hit you up, Mr. Lazy, and go and check out a Facebook or a TikTok stream. Train the instructor. Let's fly real and check out the 3D trees. It would be a lot of fun. A lot of hard work, but a lot of fun. And I need to lose a little bit of weight too. That's probably the hardest thing. 3 of mine are dead and one's still playing. One's still about to retire. I get nervous when you mention fuel. What I do in the sim is how I manage things in the sim is nothing like I do in the real world. Just let me tell you that. Anyone flying in Victoria knows the school. 33 million class action settled. Oh, wow. Lazy said, I want to take a real flight. My neighbor has 2 airplanes. I keep my Harley in his hangar. Just go for a TIFF. Just go up for a TIFF and just see. You might want to get your pilot's license and then you actually go for a fly, and you might not like it. So I did a couple of different flights before I went and got my pilot's license. I went flying in a Takeoff. I went flying obviously in a Sling. I went flying in a Foxbat. Could hardly fit in the friggin' thing. What else have I been flying in for light aircraft? I think they're all the light aircraft that I've been in before I actually went and got my my cert. I'm old. I'm 51. No, you're not old. You can go and still fly for fun. Mr. Springbok Simmer, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. You're definitely lazy. You're definitely not old. You can go and do it. I got my pilot's license just before. Actually, my aim was to get it before I turned 40, and then COVID hit and it dragged it out. So I think I ended up getting my pilot's license when I was about 41, 42. Box back for the win. Did 30 plus hours in them. Yeah, my bloody knees hurt after that. I remember going flying. I could barely fit in the friggin' thing. Been looking at ultralights. Yep. How's the flight going? Hey, welcome back, Gorilla. We are on the last leg. We're sort of just cruising tonight, just talking rubbish in the chat. We're about 45 nautical miles out, and ETA is 12 minutes where we're going to. So I think Whiskey 24 is an interesting little place as well. Let me... work out what the chart's got in there. Hey, Tennessee Flight Simulation, welcome to the stream. College been lurking and getting things ready for the week. Yeah, I completely understand. I completely understand. Don't know if I can show you guys on the camera, but this is what I was doing before the stream today. Have I got a photo? I do. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it might be a bit hard. But, hang on. Have I even got it on the right thing? Might be a bit hard. But we were getting mounts assembled to go out tomorrow. There's about 40 mounts in this pile here. So I was putting all those together and so forth. Oh, why didn't I do that? There you go. That's easy to see. So we were doing that before the stream in the hot house because it's getting friggin' hot in here in summer. What's you and Murphy? Murphy's a great guy to watch. He's a lot better streamer than I. All right, we're going down. Make a tablet map for the... I don't own the Frostmaster Boeing yoke to model off. That's the only reason why there's not. That's the only reason why it's not. I have all the other different yokes, but I just don't have one of those. But there is other people that are making those sorts of things. I don't know if they're any good though. But yeah, the way that they've modeled stuff, I wouldn't model it the same. I would design it differently, but yeah. Two-tone Murphy is great, but hey, Aussie, don't downgrade yourself, mate. Oh, trust me, Sparky, I wasn't downgrading before. I said, no, I might not be a good streamer. But damn, I've got fantastic long hair, gorgeous model looks, and a body of a 20-year-old bodybuilder, you know? Lucky I've got those things going for me to hold the stream up. Hey, David, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I can't do it with a straight face anymore. I can't do it with a straight face anymore. Oh. All right. I was going in the charts to figure out where we're actually landing. But great streamer Oz. Thank you, matey. Let's grab the flight plan here. I'm really looking forward to this new PC build to be able to bring you guys more consistent and better streams. There's a bunch of things that I've done behind the scenes that I haven't been able to introduce because the PC hasn't been strong enough to do it. So I'm looking forward to doing that. All right, so we were flying. Let's unload that. Let's put a new flight in here. Have you considered making Bravo detents for the Airbus Boeing? Bravo detents. Yeah, Captain, the reason why I don't do those sorts of things because there's plenty out there that would do it a lot better than me. Like Protest Sims and all that sort of stuff. That's why I haven't gone into the stuff. There's a lot of people that actually make decent throttle stuff. So I'm sort of sticking with what we do. Not to say that I won't do it in the end run, but yeah, I may do some attachments for the Moses stuff when it comes out, maybe. Don't know. We've got about 50 to 100. I don't know. It's something ridiculous amount of requests and things on a list. It's crazy, and I've even got people. I've got people hitting me up every day to do this and this and that and stuff like that. So, runway is available. Have a look. So we've got runway 10, runway 28. 10 is where we're coming in from. We might just go 10. Your lower screen doesn't work like mine. I did forget to push the button. Ah, okay. Fun to bring Mary back to the streams? I don't know. I forgot to mention the handsome drop bears. Oh, God. Yeah, fair, but spring-loaded flaps levers look like it would be a plan. The backside of yeah, but Captain Kookaburra, there's a bunch already out there on the market, though. Mind you, there's some really, I was saying to Hados, there's some really, really, really cool stuff that I think you're gonna like. I don't want to be one of those people because go, stay tuned. You're going to find out about something yet, but there is some cool things. I think, well, it's more for GA than anything else. So, yeah. So if you're into GA, you're going to like some of the stuff that's going to be coming out. So a new PC means getting a lot lost anymore and missing the trees. No, it's not going to improve my simming flying. No, not at all. All right, we're 20 nautical miles out. There's a 10-mile disc coming up. And I've got a bloody splitting headache. Actually. Now we're talking, says Mr. Kill Switch. Yep. Woohoo, the last thing I got was good value for money. Hydrate, yeah, I've been drinking a bit of coffee. And I've done a lot of, I think I did like 9Ks of walking today, so I'm a bit parched. 16 nautical miles. All right, let's do... Oh, what do I keep doing that for? Let's do a call. Farewell. All right. Better remember it's farewell. And let's see if the CTAF from saying tensions is still the same. CTAF is 22.95. There we go. Hydrate H2O, yeah. Let's go down to 3. Farewell traffic. This is Duke 7766. We are currently at 13 nautical miles to the southwest. Currently 4,800, descending down to 3,000. We will be over airport at 30. Farewell traffic. But we are going to come straight in, I think, runway 14. Alright, I'm going to slow down here a little bit. You won't stuff me up? I'll probably stuff myself up. Is that 14 over there? Is this the airport? No, that's not the airport. We're meant to be 9 nautical miles away. That's not the airport there. That's a different place. You're on VATSIM? No, doing a bit of saying tension. So there's no one flying around in CTAF around me. That's the only thing with saying tensions, because when we're flying this, I don't actually have the injection traffic put in here. So when you're just flying by yourself, because people don't have the same tensions subscription, it gets a bit lonely. Can't see the airport. There's the airport there. Is that it there? No. Where's the friggin' airport? All right, let's go. Turn around here. Ask ATC. No, that's right. I just checked the charts. We're not going to fly over this airport that we just went over. Or just went near. There's one down there, so we're just going to go on the downwind leg there. .4 nautical miles out. Farewell traffic. This is a Duke 7766 adjoining a base for runway 10. We'll make a full stop landing. Duke 766 farewell traffic. Oz, who are the drop bears? Some Oz Simmer Special Ops Force or something like that. No, drop bears are the first class members. The first class members. So we instead of calling them the first class members, it become the drop bears as like an Aussie icon sort of thing. So we're like, yeah. That's where that's come from. My first notch flaps. That's the gear horn. Keep thinking. Every now and then, G doesn't work on my keyboard. I don't know why. Where is the airport? Still can't see it. I still can't see it. 1 point. Oh shit! I've just flown over it. I had one job. One job. No one would ever know. Pringles is an Aussie icon. Yeah, in his own lunchbox. Traffic's busy down there. You wouldn't do this the way that I've done this in the real world, but anyways. We're just gonna do it for fun. So the next stream, is that a baseball field down there? It is too. The next stream, I've already got the details up, which will be on Tuesday. We're going to do some Pilot's Life ops and do a flight from Heathrow down to Italy. So that'll be on Tuesday. So if you're Aussie and you're working and you can watch the stream from work, that's what we're going to be doing. Trying to get some sort of view. This is when I need VR or bloody Toby, but Toby decided to screw the pooch for whatever reason. Because it's a bit hard to see the Duke sometimes. Jesus, get your feet on the pedal, Oz. Hey, Mr. Maple Leaf, what's going on? Oh, there's a tree on the right-hand side. This is a bit of an interesting airport to land on too. We're going to come up a little bit high because there's a power line just there. There's no displaced threshold either. Holy cow. I want to land just before it starts going downhill. Oh, we're going to do 2 landings today. 2 landings today. Oh my god. That was interesting. There've been all incredible airports to fly into today. Holy cow. That was very interesting. I was like, because I knew there was one that was like this. And obviously it was this one here. But I hadn't landed in it though. Oh Jesus, how am I going to turn around here? Off-field traffic, this is Duke at 9966 or 7766. We're backtracking runway 10 for the hangars. Off-field traffic. I've forgotten the name of the place already. What is it called? Farewell. I'm calling it Horville. Oh my god. It's a bit of a roller coaster, isn't it? I can't remember who makes the airports, but you can pick them up over at the Contrail store. But yeah, if you want to do some like GA fun, interesting landings, the airport's obviously what you can see within 200 nautical miles of each other. You want to win to do it. That was a wild approach. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. My intention was to put wheels down and slam on the brakes and pull back on the yoke, but geez, even getting down here is a bit of a mission. We got some donkey in front of us here. You weirdos. Clive, what are you doing? You've already done a dono. Holy cow.
Hope to see you all on the 12th. My computer is going for an overhaul on Monday.
No worries, Clive. Clive, thank you very much for that second donation. There was no need to, my friend. I really appreciate that. But feel free to, you can watch us next week if you want to, even though you're not coming flying with us, mate. But thank you. That was really kind. Guys, can I please get some emotes in the chat for Clive? And for all the mods, thank you very much as well. I appreciate it. And who's the dirty bugger that did Ken Lee? And MJ, you did. You did. It was pilots. There we go. It was pilots. Yeah. But thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. It's very, very kind. Actually, we'll listen to Shutting It Off. Let's pull the brake here. And
in Springfield, they're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
B can have that can go all up there. Then we turn that off. We'll turn the avionics off. Gens can go off. Fuel pumps can go off, and we're gonna shut that down. Shut that down. And turn that off there. That wasn't me. There we go. Look at that. What a girl. So yeah, the Duke is back. So the update's been done for 2020 and 2024.
Crack my door and emergency button.
I'm gonna kill that because that's just too loud with everybody there. After run-up checks complete. Yes, yeah, everybody's doing the spamming. You're all a bunch of spammers. All of yous. All of yous. I need to. We've just got floating planes. It's like UFOs. There's UFOs. Spam. All floating planes. Yeah, it's like the aliens are here. The aliens are here. All right, guys. I'm gonna run because I'm gonna go and watch some Formula One that I've sort of half taped, recorded, taped. Does anybody say taped anymore? But yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday for a stream. And I'll let you know what's going on for the rest of the week after that. We'll probably only have one video this week, which will be the news video because of the PC build. Yep, the wife says taped. There we go. See, that's back in my era when you used to tape things. Do you remember putting the Band-Aid over the cassette so you could re-tape over? Nice to see you guys next time. Yeah, thank you. Nice flight. Thank you, Mr. Hula. Hookla. I'm so bad with names. But anyways, big thank you to all of the drop bears and all of the mods. Let me see. I got a couple of things we can thank you. Thank you to Clive for the dono. Thank you to Kanga for the tip as well, or for the super chat. Thank you very much for that. Mr. Toejam, aka Aaron's alter ego. Thank you very much for the dono. Mr. McCann Park, their mate, tipped $5. That's probably Mr. Pringle. Aaron with another 5, and also Clive with another dono, and Hados had one in there as well, and Mr. Bubba Bum Braun. All the drop dares having their thing to say as per usual. Over on the tubes, drop bears love us. And then I think on the tubes we had some memberships there. Oh, Simon with a $20 super chat. Holy cow. I think we've had more donos tonight in one stream and super chats than what we had the whole of last month. So I appreciate that, guys. That means a lot, and it helps out because I put all of that back into the content we do. So thank you very much for doing that. I appreciate it. It's very, very kind of you guys. Big thank you to our friends over at Just Light and Black Square for making awesome aircraft. Big hello to Steve, and congratulations to him for a new daddy. All those dreams of having long sleeps are now exhausted and tight eyes. All right, GA seems to get more donos. Oh, it could be the day that we fly, Glenn, because I always try to fly GA on a Sunday. I don't know. I think just a lot of you guys like more GA than airliners. Not sure. But anyways, what else do we need to do? I think that's it. Oh, thank you to Flight Sim Mods for supporting the streams as well. All right, if I've missed anybody, I do.
Night.
And Dave's just had to go and bang one in there at the last minute. Dave, thank you very much. That is very, 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 very kind of you. I appreciate it for dropping one in there. More helicopters. Yeah, well, we've got to do the PC build, and then we're going to... I've got to then reset up the sim again. So I'm not going to set up helicopters and my controls, and then I've got to re-download the sim again. So, yeah. It will be an interesting week. Hopefully it's not going to be too frustrating getting everything reset up in the new PC, because normally it takes a couple of days. So anyways, check your Discord PM later too. I put a picture of the clutch then on no worries, Brett. Yeah, I'll have a look. Thank you. I probably won't look at it till tomorrow morning because I'm going to dart out and go and watch the GP. So but I'll have a look. Yeah, Airwolf for the win. Yes, he's still looking for his brother, I think. Anyways, take care, everybody. I love you lots. Have a great start to your week. We'll be back. I can't get a word in. I'm out of here. Love you lots, guys. Be good to one another, and happy simming, everybody. See ya.
Can le to levo di bodal